Hello, welcome to Lexie's Kitchen Creations Fat Tuesday edition episode. So, today is Fat Tuesday, and even though it's 11 o'clock here in Georgia, it's only 10 o'clock in New Orleans. So, yeah, you go. And who is that? Hi, how are you? I think, you know what? I think it's the keeping in the ish. Okay, well, you know who you are. Hi. So today's Fat Tuesday. I could not make it to New Orleans today. You got kids and the family and everything. But I do have my crown, which is manifesting other things, because I will be. Hi, Ann. How are you? If you don't know, you will know today. I'm announcing that I will be in a beauty pageant. I got accepted, so I will be in a beauty pageant for Miss Exquisite Full Figured Georgia. So, we are manifesting. So hopefully come August, this will be a real crown. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're trying to do. So stay tuned for the updates on that. So, nothing says Cajun. Thank you, Ann. Isn't it a cute crown? I love it too. Nothing says New Orleans then in Cajun, then shrimps, crawfish, shrimp and grits, some absinthe, hurricane, and we're going to have all these flavors in this episode today. So the first thing we are going to start with is, hi official, thanks for joining. The first thing we're going to start off with is our stuffed waffle. So this stuffed waffle is a little bit extra because I made the pancake batter, but I added grits. So it's a grit stuffed waffle. Ha-ha! That's going to be cool. So we have our waffle maker. This was the best find I ever had. Oh my God. I love this thing. It's the best find I ever did. Going into Marshall's, getting me this thing. And I got it for $30. And everywhere else I've seen it, they're talking about it's like $50. So I'm so glad. So the first thing we're going to do is put our waffle grit mix in with our waffle maker. So we're going to pour some in to get this going. Pour a little bit. There you go. And then we're going to add, so this is our andouille sausage. It is also mini shrimp. I did some mini shrimp in here. And some, normally you want to use, crawfish, the back part of it and everything. I also use langostinos. They didn't have crawfish, but I used langostino, which still got that lobster taste. So that's what we have. And we're going to add that into our waffle. And you just put a little bit, just enough to, but you do want to spread it around so every piece of waffle gets a little taste of this. Then we're going to spoon some of the grit waffle mixture over it so that we're covering. And then we're just going to let this cook. Now, I'm not, and I didn't even put cheese on it. See? There you go. So we're going to move a little bit so we can throw some cheese on there. I don't know. Maybe we'll put cheese on later. Nah, we need some cheese now. We're going to throw some cheese in here. We're going to put a little cheese in there and put it over. We're going to put a little cheese in there and put it over. Right? That's how we're doing this. We're going to add some cheese because nothing says cheesy grits than cheese. Right? We're going to add that in. We're going to smush it in. Let it get good and mixed in with what we have here so that the thing won't stick. And then we're going to close this up. Close it up. And then that was it. So that is going to be our waffle, and we're going to wait for that to get cooked. Then we're going to top it with some of our little mixture. We're going to top it with our sausage and langostino and shrimp. We have some tempura shrimp, and we have our little crawdads here. Ooh, look at that. We got our LaCroix dad. So we're going to top this off. This is going to be a great presentation when it's over. Because my motto always is, make something presentable. People are going to love to eat it. They may not want to eat it because it looks so good. Now, now that we have that going, we're going to put this to the side a little bit right here. Turn it over. This is what I'm supposed to do. Now we're going to start with our drinks. So we have 3 drinks on the agenda tonight. And our first drink is called the Golden Hurricane. So usually when you have a hurricane, it's usually red. It has, grenadine in it and everything else. It's made with passion fruit and all that. I'm not doing none of that. I am making it where it is completely, for the most part, light colored everything. So what we're using to make this is we're going to have our 101 proof spice rum. I'm making the spice rum this time. We have our 151 proof, high proof white rum. And then we have our elderflower. We're going to add a little bit of sour mix. And I forgot one thing. Because you need to have lemon lime soda. So I'm not using the lemon lime soda. Get me a lemon lime water out of the garage, Seth. Go. Let's see if you pick up the right one. Here's hoping. Okay? Because I don't want to have to leave. Otherwise, we're just going to add some champagne to this thing. And then there you go, sparkling. We have that, and that. And then we're going to we're going to pour that into our hurricane glass. Okay? So first we start off with some ice. Fill it up. Okay, we have our ice. Then we're going to do our ounces. Let me get my shot glass. I forgot the shot glass. That's what happens when you do stuff late. Shot glass. All right, so we are ready. This is the drink. Our Golden Hurricane. Hi, Rose Petal. Oh, Rose Stella. Oh my God, I cannot see. Hi, thanks for joining. So our Golden Hurricane is our 2 ounces of light rum, overproof. Now, technically, I'm going to split this up because the recipe really comes from the overproofs that come on at the end, and it will. So we're going to do 1 ounce in our shaker. So we do 1 ounce of the overproof white in our shaker. Then we'll do 1 ounce of the golden one, the spice rum, in our shaker. Okay? So we have this. Then we're going to do our elderflower, which is going to be 2 ounces. It's kind of a liqueur, but I think I'm only going to put 1.5 ounce. I'm just going to put a whole ounce. No, that's not it. I said the water, not this. The water. The ice water. Like that on the table that you have. Give me one of those waters. Go get me one. In the garage. Yeah, in the garage. We got it. We're going to get there. Okay. Sorry, y'all. All right. So what I said, elderflower, the white rum, the spice rum. Then we're going to do the lemon lime. We're going to do a 1/2 ounce of sour mix. You don't want a whole lot. Normally you use lime juice, but since I'm using sour mix, that's fine. I want all those flavors that's in there. And if he ever comes with the Sprite, we may get that. We're hoping. But either way, you're going to have that. Shake this up. You probably should fill this with some ice too. Not a whole lot, just enough. And we're still hoping to get. So now we're going to check on our waffle. Whoa! That was interesting. And it's not ready just yet. We want it a bit more crispy, but we're going to turn it over. That's not it. So put it back. Thank you. So We couldn't get the lemon lime soda, but normally you would do this with lemon lime soda. We are doing it with champagne, so it's going to be even more alcohol. But hey, so the same amount. It's supposed to be 2 ounces. This is about 2 ounces. We're going to add the champagne. We also going to use the champagne for the other drink, but hey, we tried. We couldn't do it. Then we put it in there. We're going to shake it up. Okay. That's nice and shooken. We're going to add on top of this. You know I'm always in about the all good glitter. It's going to be in this drink too. So this drink we're going to put, because it's golden, I'm going to add a little bit of the pink. But you don't have to have the all good glitter if you don't want to. But you know, I put it in everything. Almost in everything. And then we're going to strain it. Thank you, Seth. Go ahead, sit down, baby. And put this in the glass. So here we go. Let's see. How can we do this? Are we getting this? Are we getting this where we want it? Aha. Okay. There you go. We got that in there. Now, I know we can put more. If we want to do more, we can do more. Then we are going to add to this the overproof rum again. But this time, we're just going to put it on top. Didn't I just have off? So we do another ounce of this. And we just pouring it on top. Now, if I'd have had the soda, it probably would have filled it up more. But it's almost golden. You can also see we're going to have our straw. And we're going to take this. We're going to stir it with the straw. So it's kind of pink, actually. It's pink because I put the glitter in there. And then to top it off, we're going to top it off with an orange and our pine berry strawberry. And that is going to be our golden. Could it be more of a golden color? I'm going to try to see next time I try to do it again. Make sure it's more golden. Maybe instead of putting this one, I'll put the silver or hopefully get the gold all the glitter. That would really make this golden. But this is the Golden Hurricane. That's drink number 1. Drink number 2 is a classic by one of the, as they say, greatest writers of all time, more or less, depending on who you ask, Ernest Hemingway. He made this drink called Death in the Afternoon. So, simple drink too. Who knew? As complicated as a man that was, he came up with a really simple drink, which is absinthe, Prosecco, sparkling champagne, sparkling wine, and simple syrup. So we are going to use our mojito simple syrup. And we're going to put just a couple of things in there. Sometimes you need simple syrup for this particular drink to sweeten it up, to make it easier to drink. Especially if you're not the type to drink a whole lot of absinthe. Yeah, you're going to need that. Then we're going to take our absinthe. And we're going to add that. You know me. I like absinthe, by the way. But I love that green color. Now, this drink is supposed to get kind of milky. So that when you add the champagne, it's going to milk up. Before we add the champagne, though, we are going to add our silver. All good glitter. So the all good glitter, the good thing about it, if you like that CBD, it's a CBD thing and it's edible. And I'm thinking there you go. All right. We add a little bit of the glitter. I always add the glitter before I add anything bubbly because it makes the glitter sparkle when you do that. Then we're going to fill the rest of this up with the champagne. And it's supposed to get kind of milky, which it does. If you want this to bubble, because once we add the absinthe with the champagne, it's not as bubbly as you notice. You didn't see all the bubbles. If you want this to be bubbly, instead of adding the simple sugar, add a sugar cube. And that will make this stay bubbly. So just for you if you want to know. And that is our Death in the Afternoon. See how it's kind of green? This one came out a bit more golden than the other one. But, we digress. And we're going to top that off with our cherries. So we're going to have our little cherries up in there. And that is our death in the afternoon. Drink number 2. Now, if you notice, we have a theme. So far we have our golden drink. We have our supposedly green drink. Now, so take a guess what the next drink is supposed to be. Yes, right. It's supposed to be, and I'm spilling. It's supposed to be purple. And we are going to have a purple drink. Look at that. Isn't that great? And our waffle is done. Ooh. So now we're going to take that waffle out with a nice knife. And if I want to, when I plate, I will probably cut this all out to make sure it comes out really decently. Let me turn this over. Let's see, did it come out? We need to help it out a little bit. There you go. Ooh, that looks awesome. I got it. Okay, there you go. That looks great. Seth, give me a plate. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Now we're going to cut all this around from the waffle so we can have a nice, good presentation when we present it. But this is how the waffle came out. Nice, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside. When we cut it, we're going to really see the grits and the meat and all that in there. Thank you, baby. So there we got it. We have our waffle. This is going to be for our plating. We're going to put this here, put that over there, please. All right, and we're ready to go. So now we are up to our last drink, which will be in this glass. So our last drink is called, it's purple. It's purple drink. I mean, we just went real easy. Purple drink. So how do we make this? Well, first, we add an ounce of the tequila. So this is whiskey and tequila. Yes, this is Fat Tuesday. We're going to get drunk. We're going to get drunk tonight. This is the one. And then we're going to add an ounce of the whiskey tequila. So we have a full ounce in there. And if we want to, we can also add ice to the cup or not. It depends on what you feel like. Then we add our transfusion, which is our grape and ginger ale mixer. Go over there. Nope, I'm not doing that now. It's going to be bedtime soon. And we topped it off with that. So it's kind of purple. Okay? And yes, I should have added my glitter, but I'm not going to add the glitter to that one. And then we were going to see how I got purple? Aha! And then we're going to add, and I say a drop, I do mean it, just a little bit of absinthe in there. And it stays sparkly. Now, if we want to, I could add the glitter to it, or maybe not. But with the absinthe, I decided to do something a little different, and we're going to accent this with a Hershey Kiss. And you say, well, why would you do it with a Hershey Kiss? Well, I think the dark chocolate in this particular Hershey Kiss is going to pair well with the herb of the absinthe as well as the whiskey and all that. I think it's all going to melt really good when you taste it. If you eat it like after you drink, I think it's going to look real good. And plus, it's purple and it looks cute, right? And so that is our purple drink. So as you can see, we had a theme. We had our golden drink, which is the gold color. That was our golden hurricane. We had our green drink, which is our death in the afternoon drink. And then we had it's purple drink. That was our 3 drinks for the drinks to go with our waffle. So once we do the waffle, now you could have had this waffle if you want to really be high on the soap. Soap. Go get soap, baby. If you want to be high on the carb list, you can pair this with some dirty rice, That would be good. I was actually going to do that, but then I didn't say, you know what, on top of that, you can pair it with a salad. You can pair it with anything. And the next thing we're going to do with this is also we're going to plate. So now that we got our 3 drinks, we are going to clean really quick. Clean up the space. And then, I need a bigger kitchen, y'all. You know I need a bigger kitchen. And then we are going to plate this thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we want to cut is to get a plate. And we have our plate. And we have our waffle. So how do we plate this waffle? Well, first, we're going to do a quick cut. So we're going to cut all this extra from around it. If you want to keep it, you are more than welcome to, but for presentation purposes, I'm cutting it off. And now you still got your cute, round waffle. We're going to put that on our plate. I always like to cut my waffles, so we're going to cut it. It smells good. It looks good. And I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm done with it. So take a look at this. You can really see the grits and the stuffing and the cheese and the different meats we have in here. You can really see it as I put it up. Look at that. Can you see that? Can you see? You can see the sausage, the Lagostino or crawfish if you're going to use. You also can see the andouille sausage. All that is in there with that. So we're going to plate that. We're going to try to get these to sit up a little bit. So we have like a little stage here. Here we go. Just a little stage. And then we are going to put our shrimp in the middle. Our 1 piece of shrimp. We have our sausage. So we can like place the sausage on there. We can kind of pepper our shrimp around there. If you want a little extra shrimp on top, kind of just put it on there presentable. You want it a little presentable. You want to kind of have a little bit of a tower, but not a big one. But you want to make sure that all the pieces, that people can see all the stuff that's in there. We're going to take our little crawfish here. Look at this. And we're going to add it on top. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Then we're going to take, now you know you can't have this without having the remoulade. So that's what we have. Now we could do one or two things. You can put it on top, but who want to do that? Because then you mess it up. So you don't want to put it on top. We're definitely going to put it around. Squeeze bottles. So you can have a little bit around. I don't know if this is going to work with the squeeze bottle because it's kind of thick. Now it don't want to work. Hold on. You know I tested this before I tried it. But we could definitely put a little bit on. A little bit on. A little bit on. Okay. Need a bigger hole or something. Yep. So we're going to try it this way without causing a whole bunch of ruckus. There you go. Let's see. Can we get this on there? There you go. See how that comes out? It's a little bit on top. And then normally we want to spread it around. That's why I try to do it. I really try to do it with the, as I really don't like the way this is looking like this. That's why I like to do it with the squeeze bottle. But sometimes you just gotta You use what you got. As long as it don't look too bad. You don't look too bad. Not professional though, but we'll work with it, shall we? But either way, that is it. So here we have our Fat Tuesday waffle. What is it made with? We have our andouille sausage, our cheese, our baby shrimp, and our crawfish or langostinos, whichever one you can find. And then we have our little shrimp sausage and our crayfish on top as our little garnish. And the waffle is grits. It's a grit waffle, grits mixed with pancake mix to make the grit waffle. Okay? Because you need that flour. You don't want to stick strictly grit because then it's like really, it will do it, but then it's going to stick really bad. So having that extra flour from the pancake makes it easier to come out and give it more of a flavor. So that is it. And then you can pair it with whichever drink you want. You have it's a purple drink. We have our Death in the Afternoon. Or our Golden Hurricane, which is now pink. Our Golden Hurricane. So that was our Fat Tuesday episode of Lexie's Kitchen Creations. Try what?
I want to try.
Later. That is our Fat Tuesday edition of Lexie's Kitchen Creations. So thank you for joining me. Thank you, Rebirth Scenario, for joining. Thank you. I am Candace. Thank you for joining. Rose, thank you for joining. And thank you for joining. And the person who joined ahead of her, thank you for joining. I can't see it now. Thank you for joining. And I hope you enjoyed the episode. So see you again. Friday, we will have another drink of the night. It's our special friend of mine. It's her birthday. So we're doing some kind of cocktail with Grand Marnier. That's her favorite. I don't know what it is yet. My mind has not created it yet. But it will be there on Friday and it will be good. So thank you for joining me again. And y'all have a good night. Enjoy the rest of this Fat Tuesday. Bye.